So I was thinking this morning, Craig, that there's three things I fear going into any season. One is it a basic one, we're not going to be very good. That's the worry, and especially this summer after last year when we were very good. When fear one was realised and all new players, I think, you just want to start the season, and I think, yeah, we've got a good team. The second one, which is a bit more of a recent one, is the City are just going to run away with it. Like, you're like, it doesn't matter what you do, they're just going to fucking win every game, and there's nothing you can do. And then the third one is to get beat by Everton. They're like me, three boys going into
going all right so far, isn't it?
We're 3 from 3, and that's not to say that, City won't run away with it at some point, but at the moment, I love how bunched it is at the top. I'm into it. I don't even mind if there's loads of other teams there, like Villa winning, crack on. Do you know what I mean? There's 5 teams separated by 2 points, albeit, Spurs might win and go clear at the top tonight, and if they do, fair play. But that bunch at the top, the fact that Liverpool, we're looking at them and thinking this is a team capable of challenging this season. I think we'll get better as the season goes on. I've said that all the time. But then most importantly, over the weekend point of view, it's another year where they've not beaten us at Anfield. And that's fucking great. It's better luck next year.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think it was one of those games where it was just win by at any cost, really. We've been looking at the next fixtures and how sort of massive they can be in terms of defining what Liverpool do this season, whether they're in the race, whether they're, like you say, they're in with a chance and within punching distance of City or above them, God forbid. But that game, we just needed 3 points, and it didn't feel like a derby. Looking back now, it didn't really feel like a derby. Watching the highlights back, there wasn't the same sort of jeopardy, I don't think, that you've maybe seen in derbies at Goodison. This fixture just sort of felt like one where Liverpool win it, and we've seen them win it, and there was nothing really sort of exciting about the manner that they win it. They don't win it in an Origi style. They don't win it by beating them sort of 3 or 4. It's not a Christmas, so we don't get to sing Merry Christmas Everton, which is my favourite thing about the fixture.
It'll be one you'll struggle to remember in 3 years' time.
Yeah, exactly. And but that's all right. That's all right.
Yeah,
here on Monday morning, Liverpool just needed to get the 3 points and get through it, and there were some aspects I really liked about it. So the first was Gravenberch, me and you in the ground, purring over him.
Do you know what, Craig? Just on Gravenberch, we were in the cop. My season tickets normally sort of side on, and we talked about this a bit in the Daily Diary. But you appreciate different things from different angles, and what I really appreciated from Gravenberch was how good he is with his back.
Yes.
To goal
on the
turn, because you can see that from side on, but you really get that view. So we're in the cop, we're looking up. First half, which is the half he more or less plays, a little bit of second, we're kicking towards the alley road, so he's receiving the ball facing us, and how good he is. He'll just take the ball anywhere, and his first touch is round the fella.
Yes.
He's always, and sometimes, and it's so fast out there as well. Watching back, there's the one first half where Szoboszlai puts it through to Salah and Salah's offside. That first time ball that Gravenberch plays to Szoboszlai, he's absolutely unbelievable. But I felt like from that angle, I could really appreciate just how great he is at receiving those balls.
Definitely. He's inviting the foul, so they either have to foul him or he turns in and he's away, and he's strong and he's got the pace as well. And that's something that I think maybe Curtis Jones doesn't offer in those positions with his back to goal. But also, he just wasn't giving the ball away. I think there's once. But it's not a case of him not giving the ball away where it's like little short passes and it's easy. He's the kind of passes, they're direct. He's trying to make an impact with them. Like the one you say, that the first touch to Szoboszlai to Salah, it's brilliant. And you don't want to sort of put too much pressure on him and talk him up too early, because it's a 7 out of 10 performance. But all we've needed from our midfielders this year for them to provide something our midfielders didn't last year was 7 out of 10 performances. And even Szoboszlai as well at the weekend, what he does is so understated. The manner in which he's able to support Salah and Núñez on those counter-attacks for the second goal, and the pace that he has, that's something that Jordan Henderson wasn't able to do at the best of times, never mind last season. The way in which he's able to get back and cover for Trent. His counter pressing is incredible. We saw that against Brighton in particular with one of the goals. So to have those two footballers and be so excited about them and for them to offer so much in the early stages of their career and offer so much that we weren't seeing last year, I just think you know, with both of them. We've talked up Szoboszlai already, but Gravenberch, I'm looking at him thinking, fucking hell, we might have had another one here.
YouTube, press the button, become a member of the Anfield Wrap from the heart of the city of Liverpool. The best way to enjoy all your Liverpool-based videos, everything you need, every single day. It is the Anfield Wrap.